Hi, Jim and Linda Lloyd here with Everyday Orlando. We are a husband and wife real estate team from Horizon, West Florida.
That's right. And today we want to share with you one of the best suburbs in the greater Orlando area in Dr. Phillips.
A highly sought after, really amazing area, which you might never hear of or know where it is.
That's right. And so if you are thinking of relocating to the Orlando area and you're just not sure where to go or where to begin, we look at the links below. We have a quiz set up designed to ask you a few questions based on your lifestyle preferences and what you want out of a community. And it'll suggest to you one of the top 10 or 12 communities that we find in the greater Orlando area. And
based on what you like.
That's right. And Dr. Phillips is kind of at the top of that
list.
It
is. Dr. Phillips is a great area, and for me, it was really confusing when we were starting our home search because it's not a town. Like you don't live in, you live in Dr. Phillips, but you don't have like Dr. Phillips, Florida.
So it'll be kind of hard to find it if you're doing searches on your own on Realtor or Zillow. You could search by zip code. It's 32819 and 32836 for Dr. Phillips.
Right, so it's a huge area with two separate zip codes, but your address will say Orlando, Florida.
It's in Orlando.
Which to me was very intimidating. To me, when I saw Orlando, Florida, I was like, oh wait, I'm gonna live in the city. Like I don't wanna live in the city. Like that's not what I want. I want a suburb. But Dr. Phillips is a beautiful area, very safe and very vibrant to live.
Yeah, so it's right on the edge of Windermere. And Orlando.
Yes.
It is very close to Universal Studios of Orlando, the theme park there. In fact, Dr. Phillips High School is basically across the street from the theme park.
Right, which is so fun about the area and Universal, kind of. So like Disney, it's its own separate, Disney owns so much property around it. You don't see like neighborhoods. You don't see villages where people are living once you're like under the Disney arches. But Universal, you can see the theme park. Like you can drive. Oh, here we are in Dr. Phillips. Oh, wow! Look, the theme park is.
You can hear the screaming from the roller coasters.
Yeah, so it's a great location with proximity to Universal, and then probably about a half hour from Disney. It was within my 30-minute range.
It was within the 30-minute range.
Back roads.
Yeah, which is great. Interesting tidbit, Dr. Phillips is named after a person.
Yes.
Dr. Phillips.
Dr. Phillips.
Dr. Philip Phillips.
Yes.
So he was actually a medical doctor from the late 1800s, trained at Columbia University in New York, moved to Florida, and he really built one of the first orange and citrus empires.
Right.
At one point, he owned over 5,000 acres, which make up a big part of Orlando.
Right.
And in the southwest Orlando area where Dr. Phillips is now. Very key figure in Central Florida. So there's the Dr. Phillips Performing Arts Center in downtown Orlando.
Right.
It's just a lot of interesting things. So you're going to hear Dr. Phillips. It's actually a person, Dr. Phillips.
And when you live here, everyone will know, but if you're trying to relocate to this area, you'd be like, what is Dr. Phillips?
Yeah.
You know?
So there are a number of things that we like about Dr. Phillips. Let's come up with our top 5, let's say, points that we like about Dr. Phillips.
One of the first things I noticed was the Dr. Phillips Community Park. I love the park there.
It's
huge. It has walking trails, because walking trails were a big thing for me. We love to walk the dog, and we had a lot of trails where we used to live, and I was like, it's a lot of neighborhoods here are there trails, but Dr. Phillips Community Park has walking trails, and then playgrounds and ballparks and pickleball parks, and it's huge.
Huge.
43 acres.
It's huge. Another great thing, and probably one of, if you're looking throughout the Orlando area, this might be the deciding factor for you. It's one of the few areas that has a Trader Joe's.
Oh my
gosh.
Whole Foods. I thought you were going to talk about the golf, but yes, Trader Joe's and Whole Foods, 100%.
The only other Trader Joe's is really on the other side of Orlando in Winter Park.
Yes.
So Dr. Phillips, I mean, it's got a claim to
and it's a nice Trader
just
Joe's.
from that.
It's a nice Trader Joe's.
Whole Foods, right in that area.
Our daughter works at Universal, so it's about we drop her off and it's like 10 minutes to the Trader Joe's.
That the shopping is key. There's something called Restaurant Row, which has some really great restaurants. We've been a fan of Rocco's Tacos right there. It's got a great view over the water. It's got some great guacamole, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
But really great shopping and other great restaurants throughout that area. I think as a community, the next thing that we would say would be the homes were developed maybe in the 80s, 90s time frame. It's a little bit more of a mature community versus kind of parts of Horizon West that we're big fans
which
of.
are a lot of new developments, new construction.
And so you're going to find that the house prices are higher, that the construction is older, but you're going to find
nicer,
really solid established communities and neighborhoods. And so if you're looking for that kind of established community, that might be a really great option for you.
Right.
It's really in the heart, close to everything. If you are transferring to the area and you have a job in downtown Orlando, as an example, you're going to be very close.
The proximity to where you want to go, Dr. Phillips is a great area.
It's close to the highways, so you're going to be able to get on highways quickly. Again, Universal's right there. It's only about 20 to 30 minutes from the Disney parks. You're going to be able to get to like the Orlando Magic games downtown, Orlando City Soccer downtown. It's such an interesting area
because you see there's so much land and so much greenery, and it's so established, and you don't realize how close you are to things like the Orlando Magic, to go shoot in town, go watch a game, or go to a concert. You're so close to the active lifestyle. It's just really vibrant in that way, and yet you don't have to go into town because there's so much other things to do as far as dining and restaurants and entertainment right there. So it's
and so Dr. Phillips is also being right on the edge with Windermere. It has some lakes and lake lifestyle activities.
Yes.
It also has some amazing golf.
Yes.
And so the Orange Tree Golf Club is there. Arnold Palmer lived in that area, and
I mean, if Arnold Palmer himself chose to have his winter home in Dr. Phillips, I think that says a lot if you're a golfer.
Yeah. So Bay Hill is actually, I don't know if I would say that's part of Dr. Phillips, but it's right next to it. Mm-hmm. Kind of, they blend together. I would say consider them very similar.
Yes.
Bay Hill has some great communities, some great kind of mature neighborhoods, same kind of thing. Mm-hmm. But the golf there would be outstanding.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So Dr. Phillips area has about 12,000 residents. The average home price is around $650,000.
Right.
And there are ranges. So there are some townhomes that you can get in the 300 range. There are apartments in that area if you're looking to rent. And then there are some really nice luxury properties in that area.
Exactly.
For $1 million, $2 million plus.
It's actually one of my regrets. I think when we first were moving down here, we were looking in this area at a townhome, and I kind of always, it's the place that got away in a way, because it's because of the location, it's so great. I just didn't know at the time.
Definitely is. So we have a video. One of the it's the best places to live in the Orlando area. Dr. Phillips is very highly rated to us.
The schools are great.
So it's on that. And we would love to show you and talk more about Dr. Phillips with you. If you have enjoyed our channel and some of our videos, please like and subscribe and help our channel grow, get it out there to more people. If you want to take a look at some properties in Dr. Phillips, there are a lot of gated communities, so you may want to give us a call. Gated. We can help and set up some showings and get you
into those gates so you can see what the neighborhoods have to offer. Get you on the other side of that
gate so we can show you some great
amenities. They all of these gated communities have the swimming pools, the fitness center, the walking trails, the dog parks. They're all similar and very different at the same time. So give us a call.
Give us a call. So again, if you're interested in Dr. Phillips, feel free to reach out. You can find us online. You can. We've been getting a lot of calls lately from our channel, so we would love to speak with you
and
help you on your journey and help you find a place that feels like home.
And if you're thinking about Dr. Phillips, you're in the right direction.
In the right direction.
So thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.